Hey guys, before we get into this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We do a free giveaway every single month. Check the pinned comment for more info.
Oh shit,
You
here
guys
we
heard this
go.
one? Hi Ren.
Oh, you crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
I
heard
haven't
this
seen-
song, but I haven't
seen this.
Actually, I
or
seen
heard
somebody
this.
post a video, but I didn't watch it, so I have heard the song.
All right. Well, this is the one we're gonna end it with, guys. We appreciate you guys. We're gonna let everyone get their outros right after this, but let's listen to Ren. Hi Ren.
Hi, Ren.
I'm excited.
2 years ago, sitting at 58 million.
Yeah, that's
Holy
a banger.
shit.
Hi, Shay Davis.
Hey.
Let's go, let's go.
The chair already. Perfect.
It's gonna be us after K-pop, being a K-pop band.
Did y'all react to this? I think that's right song.
Shit.
What do you think of that?
That's a hard fucking guitar right there.
Hold on, pause it real quick. Is that like a flamenco style? Do you do?
Yeah. That
Like
so
that style?
I learned guitar playing that style of music. So that is super cool. He's using a nylon string guitar, which is the kind of guitar that I brought, but it's a classical guitar. That's absolutely my favorite style of
Like
guitar.
when
like
you
the
were playing, I
flamenco.
noticed how it was just like how comfortable you were. You know what I mean? I was like even thinking like something like this would probably just seem like another
Yeah.
language to you.
Yeah, this is what got me going.
So
Okay.
nylon's more like a Spanish kind of
It
style,
is
right?
the strings are a softer tone. So you have like steel string guitars, which most electric guitars and
Yeah.
acoustic guitars are. But the nylon strings used to be made out of animal tendons, like
Cats,
instead of
cats.
nylon.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, which was crazy. And before it was the guitar, it was the lute, which is a different instrument. But I love how we've carried this style of music into like modern music. It's so beautiful.
Right.
What kind of acoustic do you
Keeping
use?
it alive.
Like the guitar, like bass, like the style, like
The brand?
like a Gibson or what?
It's a I don't know actually. It starts with a K.
It's a Cremona. I'm looking at it right
Cremona.
there.
Oh, I never heard of
okay.
that. That's okay.
I love the musical, like the interpretation. Like you got all the musical knowledge of every song, and that's cool. We don't get that a lot. The breakdown of all that shit. I love it.
Yeah, that's why we
I
like
agree.
having guests come in because they kind of give us knowledge too. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to interrupt this song. I know this song's a great song, so I wanted to come in right away and just kind of point that out. But let's go ahead and rock with it. That sound is awesome.
What's up, Felicia? How you doing?
Hi, wifey, I love you.
Okay.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, I fucking
Allie.
love that.
What you doing, Allie?
Ooh.
Oh, that's fucking hard. That goes hard.
Okay. Hell yeah.
With the vocals.
Tap. Love this.
Hi
part.
there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ran. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program. Rejoice, all your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man.
It's
Trust
like the
me.
black
I feel
hat
like
and
things
white
might be
hat.
falling
I
in
love it.
place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man.
Has
Cause
a
when
nice
you're with
little
me, it
bounce
never
to
seems to
it.
help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not left.
All right. Break it up right there. We'll break it up right there. I think that's like one of the most powerful parts of the whole song. Everyone has that inner person in their head that's saying, "You'll never be shit. You might as well give up right now." Especially with being creative, music, video creation, anything. And it's easier to not do anything. You know, it's easier just to live life, fucking 9 to 5.
It's so hard to block out that voice and listen to the other voice that says "fuck that voice."
And that's really what music is. It's a voice in your head giving you these thoughts. You know what I mean? Like your good side, your bad side, whatever it may be.
Yeah, I love how he's
It's
bringing
just-
it out because an artist, you're like, you'll make a great song, you're like, nah, that fucking song sucks, you're never in it, but then it's like, nah, man.
And it's like he
and that's
incorporated
how
that in
he's
his
doing,
lyrics.
like from the way it's shot to the way he changed his vocal tone and inflections and just strums a little faster on the the black hat, the dark side. Like it's so visually represented well and acoustically.
Music speaks your emotions, man.
Facts.
Oh,
Whatever
this
you're
is what,
feeling.
9 minutes. Damn.
You know.
Let's go.
Any thoughts?
I think it's really cool. I was not expecting that. And also, he started it out with like the falsetto, like, and
Yeah.
that was crazy.
That was
I was not
gold.
expecting exact like what came after that. And I think it is. Yeah, I was like, whoa.
That was like almost opera like, right? Like
It
it's
was,
like-
yeah.
that's
What-
like some classically trained.
What's a
type of-
falsetto? I
It's
never
like the
even
high
heard of that.
pitch.
High pitch.
Very, very.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's like the
I believe
top
it's
part
the
of,
highest.
like,
Yeah, that's the
your
highest vocal range.
As far as you can go, as high as you can
And
go.
it
That's
sounds
basically what he's
different because
doing.
it's like in your head voice versus like your throat.
And in a way, it's like
Oh,
he's
okay.
tuning his voice. Like,
So you can go up
He's
and
like
then, but then he
hitting
goes
those-
right back down.
Yeah, it's very cool. And I also agree, like the change of the guitar between the two sides of him talking to each other, I think is really cool.
You're like, yeah, he plays it more aggressively on the one side, and then he's kind of so like everything is like represented in this whole kind of duality of man split personality battle he's got going on for this song.
And if you guys don't know, Ren actually suffers from Lyme's disease. It's a disease that causes autoimmune deficiencies. You get sick easy. You're tired, stuff like that. So he's constantly going through treatments for that. He was undiagnosed for 6 years, and it caused a bunch of problems in his life.
but sometimes that just empowers you and strengthens your spirit. You know, he's sitting there in his scrubs, like, yeah, I'm embracing this. This is me. This is who I
He's
am.
embracing it.
He very clearly like just the contents of the song and the vibe that he's very precisely putting out. Like you can tell, like he's been through a lot in
Yeah,
his
these
life.
are basically his inner thoughts, just for us.
Like
to
even the room
get a
it's
piece
shot
of it.
in, like I don't think that's a set. Like that's a legitimate practical setting he's in for sure.
Almost reminds me of the Joker.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
I get that. I get that.
You know, like he's in his own head, and this is the way he expresses himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like this is his music, and you know he goes from high to low to like to the extreme.
You think you could do this song karaoke?
Hell no.
I can definitely
There's
tell.
no way.
Like by seeing his performance, I can tell that music is a way for, or it's like, the music is its own entity that like lives inside of him, and it's like screaming to be unleashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it in his
And
face.
this is it.
This is the true expression of himself.
Yeah, it's definitely genuine for sure.
No doubt.
When you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that.
Softer.
I never chase numbers,
Definitely
statistics, or
get that
stats. I never
Joker
write
vibe.
hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me, that's enough, because this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me.
I do.
You should be so lucky. Having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal. Next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not
Forget
like
it.
that.
Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man. You're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to
the
write a
fourth
song that was
wall, you
not
don't
done
see that much
previous.
in
A
these
battle with the
videos.
subconscious. Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off. It's the pinnacle of your success, is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore.
Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth. Your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking
He's
kill you,
going
Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then.
I mean, that's so true,
He's
though.
going so like just snap like to do it that consecutively like
You can definitely tell, like, this is a conversation that he had in his head, and he was like, I should write this down.
the writing process on this song had to been just I would like to know. How
Yeah, we're
this
talking
song-
about, like, songs written in 30 minutes. Like, this is something that he wrote. Just, like...
Yeah, I think this was like a whole, like a culmination of things that made to this song because the writing I'm gonna have to go back and break this down because there's just so much to unpack lyrically.
Should do a little breakdown for this.
Yeah, like a
So
deep
low.
dive. Like this needs a deep dive.
Honestly, it leaves me kind of speechless. I'm just like,
This is like something I feel like Austin would be bumping.
I have to
It's like your wheelhouse.
I had to sit there and like listen to it a few times because like, obviously like he's feeling his expression his true emotions.
Right, we're not even halfway through, or almost halfway.
Find it to be so powerful. Too,
Yeah, to
man.
write
Like,
a 9-minute song is fucking nuts. Like that's like so many bars.
And he's just convinced himself, like he's
that's a
just,
chapter in a notebook.
like
right there.
it's like he's two different people. It's crazy.
Yeah, this is fucking nuts.
Related within that, then that's
What?
just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then. Let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Even his facial.
That's fucking wild.
I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation.
shit.
I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings. I am sin with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender. Deceitful pretender, the banished avenger. The righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision
Oh my
that
God.
catalyzes chaos that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends.
Turn it up,
I am
Derek.
you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Oh,
Ooh, I love that. It's almost like he was playing a little out of tune on purpose, right? A little bit.
I think he's kind of insane.
In the best kind of way.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some
What?
time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal.
Oh.
And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know
shit.
how I
That
know that
line
I'll
was
prosper?
so gold.
Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs.
Love that.
I won't
That's a
retire,
great
I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise
Such a good
in the
harmony.
music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, Iroquois me to different side.
hold up, pause it right there. it's almost like he's at a crossroads. Like, it reminds me of like the devil went down to Georgia, because I believe there's a little bit of evil in all of us, like a demon, and it's almost like that devil inside him is taking over, but he's not allowing it. He calls himself Hope because he's optimistic, and it's like he's fighting these demons. You know what I mean? It's crazy, like how he's interpreting this song into his real life. You know what I mean? So
It's so like, yeah, the whole, and I don't know what the exact line was, but he said, so right before that, he said, some people know me as the end of the noose on the rope or something. Like, oh, I'm gonna have to go back because that line was fucking beautiful.
I got you.
Like, it's the type of line that I'm like, I should have written that.
Right here.
The man I've become when I sing from the top of my
that was
lungs.
before that.
Bro.
A little bit right there.
And I go by many names also. Some people know me as Hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
The voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
That's
That
hope.
is
That's
fucking like,
That's hope.
like fucking the onomatopoeia and the substance. That is like one of the best lines I've ever
That's
heard.
salvation.
To like start it, like, yeah.
I kind of feel like
Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
I feel like his music
Fucking
is
A.
almost like his illusion. Like, this is what he dreams about. You know what I mean?
Could be. This may have came to him in a dream.
Yeah, you know, like, this is what, like, is projected from, like, what he, like, sees every single day of his life.
Yeah, I think, you know, living with a I've never lived with the disease, but you know, learning from his story, what he says, living in constant pain to where you can't even get out of bed. You have 58 million views, you have millions of subscribers, but you can't enjoy that. You know, like everybody else with a quote unquote normal life. Like, you can't just go outside and get a fucking cheeseburger or whatever. You know,
It makes me wonder, like, with the contents of the song, if he doubted this masterpiece in itself, and he was like, I wonder if people are gonna like this. But, like, clearly, like, people resonate with it and people love it, and it, you know, from the guitar playing to his own performance and his acting and you know, just his words, everything about it, it's
Also
like
just
amazing. And it's sad that, like, he probably sits there and he's like, I don't know if I'm that
to
good.
me, he seems like the type, like, I've heard some of his other songs, and he seems like so confident in his artistic ability that even living with the sickness, it's almost like he still gets pleasure, you know, being able to share this, you know, with everybody, and for them to enjoy it. It's almost like that's what it's all for, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, and that's what's powerful about it is, like, he hears these voices telling him that he's not good enough, and he says, "Fuck you, I am good enough, and I'm gonna do it anyways."
right? Because we all hear those voices,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. It's about how you
we all
battle
have that
voice
self-doubt.
and not let that overpower you. But you also need that, because if you're the dude who's like just thinks he's the shit and doesn't ever like question, or then you're not. Like, these are the artists that you want to hear, you know, that are truly in touch with them. And it's like you said, like, living with a disease, I couldn't even imagine that, because, like, yeah, I don't, you know, I've been lucky enough to have good health, and so, you know, anything I can complain about doesn't hold a candle to what he's going through. And so to take his experience into, like I've been saying all night, to put it into something so powerful and productive that even me, I don't have a disease like he does, but I can resonate and, like, relate to so much that he's saying. And that's what, like, like you're saying, does he want to, he probably didn't want to release this, but he knows, and as an artist, we all know that you have to let out in the world because the people need it, you know?
It's almost
Dude,
necessary.
It takes so much cringe, like, to be able to put something out like this as a person, because, you know, like, everybody you know is going to listen to this song, and they're going to be like, they're going to see a whole other side of you that they didn't know, that this is the only way you could express it.
Do we think, like is he doubting himself, even though he's an artist, and, like, he's
Constantly.
expressing expressing himself the way he's doing? Is he doubting himself? Like,
he's
as a
doubting himself to the point where he said, would it be easier if I commit suicide?
Right.
That's how much he's doubting himself. I think that's what I'm interpreting.
So, like, as much as talented of a musician he is, he's still doubting himself. Yes. And he's still feeling
that's
like
kind of
he's
what
failing.
it is. Like that in the back of your head, something always telling you it's still not good enough. Even though he's like, no, it is. I'm fucking dope. Something still in the back of your head, just like, nah, man, that ain't it.
Well, does he feel like, does he feel like he's dope? Does he think
He feels both. It's like I said, it's about not letting the negative overpower the positive, because we all have those sides that we have to combat. And like it's not easy to release something this personal to the whole fucking world. How many views do you say this has?
58 million.
Well,
58 million
it's a
people
couple
like
years
basically are witnessing a mental breakdown as a musical performance.
And he's in an
and he's
insane
making
asylum, right?
No.
Or-
That's,
Oh,
I like
okay,
that. I
was-
like that narrative.
It
That's
looks like an insane
Okay, I was
asylum.
wondering. I was like, is this guy like, is he in a fucking mental hospital?
He's making up words, making up storylines.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like, oh my god, this guy's like, poor guy. They're just
I think-
recording him.
Well, are any of us sane, really? You know what I mean? Are we really that tolerant?
It's Alice in Wonderland down here.
Anybody who says they is a fucking liar for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, it could be anything. Like even the song you performed earlier. You know what I mean? You have that, that personal, sound to where it's like, you may have thought, should I put this out? Should I keep it for myself? Should I share it? It's almost like a similar situation where it's like,
I've never not thought of
That's
those
every
things. Every
song.
time I release a song, I'm just like, nah. And I'm like, yeah, just do it. And I'm like, you sure though? And I'm like, we got to. You're
Because
right.
just performing, I mean, people in the chat who never heard it, we've never heard it before. We're like, wow, we were all kind
I
of blown
think
away.
She said, I was the cotton candy that slipped through his fingers.
I did, and I just made T-shirts that say that, and
I want a
I
T-shirt.
bought one.
Can I
It's
get one?
really freaking cool.
Yeah.
How much?
Holly, we'll get to all that. This song, we got a couple more minutes, and then we'll do our outros. We'll shout out all of our.
Some
Like-
people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake.
God damn.
So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a coimated different side.
Flawless. Oh, here we go.
Crawfish in the way.
He's good.
that was crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
I love how he started with that and then he ended with it.
When I was 17 years old,
Oh shit.
I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students.
Preach.
It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light.
Yep.
And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget
It's like a sermon.
that we are human beings.
That's right.
What I love about
Wow,
that too
that was a
is you
great
can
speech.
tell like he did not record this track in a studio. That was a live recorded performance because you can hear the natural
Yeah.
reverb of the room in that just
Yeah.
little acapella. And like it's crazy because this song is so good. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, like I hear this song and it makes me not want to write because I'm like, I fucking
Is this your first
suck.
time hearing it?
Yeah, I'm like he's so like it motivates me and it's like, bro, you suck. Like,
It's
this
crazy because
dude-
I feel like
you
you
can
guys would
never-
have all heard this already. This is like, it was
Never
blown
heard
up.
that.
Oh, this was my
I've-
first time.
I have
man.
heard Vren, but I actually never heard this song, and it's like I'm blown away. Like performance, like I said, it's just, and it's cool to see because I think as someone who doubts themselves, like me, like I talk to myself all the time, and so it's crazy to see someone be so out there with this, like representing it, to just be like, because I think we all do that. We all talk to ourselves and like our inner voice, and like we all have that. So like it makes you feel more comfortable. Like, and that's one thing about music is like you don't feel alone, you know, because he knows and we know that like when you feel the same way, that's just like we're all connected. Like, thank you for saying what, like if you don't write music, thank you for telling me what I couldn't express myself.
Right. Right.
And like, even though I look at this as somebody who's, you know, confident in what they're saying, he may not feel that way, you know, sometimes, but I think we're all kind of like that in a way. We're all our biggest critics, to where no matter how great something may be, we still have like that doubt in the back of our mind. And that's pretty much what this whole song is about, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think I get really inspired by this one too, and that it's like, it's such an example of like making art right from where he was at. I think when I go to like make something, sometimes I'll have those inner monologues and think like, I have to get through this conversation so that I can make the art, and seeing where he like kind of took it a step back, and that is the art, that is the human experience, and it was actually like so powerful and resonated with millions
Like
of people.
cathartic.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like, no matter how good you might have it sitting next to the person who's next to you, like you will always have your own struggles, and no matter like how easy somebody else thinks your life is, you still have your own shit that you have to deal with. And I think that everybody goes through moments like that where they're like, oh, I kind of feel like I'm the worst person in the world, and like everything is just coming down around me, and all the things that I love to do I don't want to do because I feel like I'm doing it badly. And it's just like a very universal, very human experience, as he was talking
I
about.
like how he put it, like with the pendulum, you know, swinging back and forth from good to bad, you know what I mean? We're constantly
It's not black
fighting.
and white.
Yeah.
It's a constant
Yeah.
battle.
But that's what life is. You can't have the good times without the bad times. Even
Exactly.
though the bad times are really bad, when things get good again, you're like, well, I made it through and I survived.
Yeah,
That's
one is
crazy,
going to
but-
prevail, and as humans, it's like, who are you going to let prevail, the bad side or the good side? And we all
Well,
definitely
good.
face that every day.
Good is a point of view, you know.
Yeah.
It's all
There's a lot-
relative for
there's a lot
sure.
of people that think that
To him, like you know,
what's good for you is not what's good for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's true.
So, you got to do what's good for you.
Yeah. Whatever you believe.
Whatever you believe, that's.
we're
gonna
all
be
about
good for
that
you.
here. We're all
So what,
about
is that your flex of the night? Is that your one of the night, or what?
If you like this video, you're going to love this one. Click here to keep watching.